Alright guys, so it is actually the end of the video in the beginning. So before we get into this, I had some explaining to do. Prior to taking the bike to the dyno, I did some testing to make sure everything worked. I underestimated the potency of a spray bar versus fogging the box, and that is what led to the situation that comes up. I just want to make that perfectly clear. None of this situation was caused by the dyno. None of this situation was caused by the people running the dyno or that business. It was strictly on me. It was my fuck up. Mine to fix. They're helping me fix it, which is slick as shit. But anyway, on to the video. It is not real content filled because it was a frustrating day, but it is what it is. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Ringer 57 YouTube channel. Today's video is dynoing Dragonfly. We got her on the trailer behind us. We got 2 bottles of nitrous. We got a full can of VP 110. I've actually already put 2 gallons of that in the bike after clearing the system, changing the oil last night. So we are off to Stedman Motorsports, aka Monster Turbo Systems, where we're going to have Dennis go ahead and work his magic on this thing. We're going to hope for somewhere in the neighborhood of 160 motor again, same as we had, because we really haven't changed much on the motor, just airbox and nitrous. I want to, hopefully, I've tried to talk to him, he's been busy, I get it, it's busy season. I'd like to get 2 tunes for nitrous, one on a thumb drive, one on the bike. Would like to have a 40 horsepower tune with a progression, and then a 75 or an 80 horse tune. 70 would be nice and healthy, that I can use for me. Junior wants to learn, the track conditions change, all that, so sometimes you need to drop the tunes. I need to get a thumb drive on the way here. We're stopping to grab cash, and we'll update when we get there. Hopefully he's there. I was told to come on Saturday. Normally they're not there on Saturday, so we'll see what's going on. Well guys, that did not go as planned. As you can tell, the video just cut real short. So we got more content, that's good. Bad news, it's not dynoed. We got it on the dyno, we started rolling, made it pull, and on decel it started smoking, made another pull, it was just smoking like mad. So I've had a slight noise I heard since I tested the nitrous system. I don't know that the map switch worked, I don't know that any of it worked. So I'm pretty sure, at least he's pretty sure, I nipped a piston. So we're gonna go ahead and go home. The next video is gonna be pulling the head off and checking the pistons out, because I'm pretty sure one of them's gonna be burnt. We'll see when we get there. Sucks, but she'll come back. Well guys, we've done some discovery. We went by what Dennis told us, what he thought was wrong. He was pretty spot on. He figured we burned a piston. We didn't burn one, we just pinched a ringland, but here's where she sits now and what we gotta do. Alright, so we got home and at like 2:45, by 4 o'clock we were done and figured out what was going on. Turns out you can pull the head in the frame. Thank you, Dennis, for teaching me that. I was gonna drop the motor. It pulls really easy. It only took us about an hour to get this far. Number 3, I believe, unless this goes left or right, I don't remember. I gotta think about it. But anyway, one of the pistons had a ring get stuck. This ring no longer comes out the other side. This one's free, so it had good compression. But we got a pinched oil ring and a pinched scraper ring. That is why she became a bug fogger. She was smoking like a choo-choo train. So I talked to Dennis. He's going to see if he's got a used Gen 1 piston with rings. Got to have Junior clean up all these surfaces, and we'll brake clean down this, then oil it, get all this coolant out of here. Spilled coolant everywhere. It was a good thing. We can go ahead and switch over to freaking water with water wetter. I'm going to go to a smaller pill on the nitrous because it does hit pretty hard. So I'm just going to go with a smaller pill to start with. If it doesn't make the power levels we're looking for, then we'll step the pill up. But I don't want to blow it on the dyno. Probably be happy with 60 shot. Just set up good. The head is healthy, so we're not doing anything to the head but cleaning the surface. The cylinders look flawless. So I got to see what Dennis wants me to do. I'm going to assume that he's going to want me to hone them. I have a hone. I'll probably just hone them out, clean it up, put it together, and let the rings seat back into those cylinders. get the glaze off of them. So it'll probably smoke for a minute after I start it. But you can see we had oil, no oil, no oil, no oil. This cylinder was just freaking burning oil, a lot of it. So we'll go ahead and get that fixed up. So we got a head gasket, a base gasket on the way. I also ordered a pan gasket for Susie to fix her slow leak. We stole the master link off of this because it was literally the only thing stopping Susie from going to the track. So Susie has her chain. She is track ready. I do need to make some tune adjustments. I went out and made 2 test hits with the neighbors here. They love it, so hey, win. No one's complained, so we're going to go ahead and stick with that. I do need to adjust the clutch so its engagement point is a little further out than it is because it's still on launch control when it engages and it bogs a little bit, but that's easy enough. Just whoop, whoop. That'll probably put it there. And we haven't tested the air shifter, so tomorrow we are taking Susie to test and tune. We'll have lots of good footage of that because I now have a hired hand. This moped was purchased in order for Alex to be able to film more easily and to give her something to enjoy and have fun with. They're getting ready to put underglow on that. We'll probably have them film that. I'll edit it up and get it thrown up on the channel. But in the end, it was a rough day. We didn't get our goals accomplished at all. Actually, we went the opposite direction. We got one running and ready to rip. The other one immediately broke. This, like I said, was likely my fault. I did go ahead and pill it with a 30 shot. It was a 40 shot before. And I went out and hit it at about 50% on the controller, and it hit pretty hard. So I'm going to assume that it went lean and detonated or something that caused that ring to die. It's my fault because it was smoking before it hit the roller. All he did when he put it on the roller was one quick pull to see if he had traction, and he spun the tires, and as soon as it went to decel, it was blowing smoke. He never tuned anything. He never made any adjustments. Therefore, none of this was his fault. It was all my stupidity. I own it, and I'll deal with it. Junior actually did the bulk of the work on this teardown, and he's going to do the bulk of the work on the assembly. We got everything over here. I don't know where he put the exhaust or a lot of the other parts, but hey, it's his project. He knows where they're at. That's all that matters. There's not a lot of action in this video. The action will be tomorrow, so stick around. We'll get that probably posted up tomorrow night or Monday. Thanks for watching, guys.